Yo, what's going on, guys? Mush back at it with another video, here to take a look at some early summer sale game deals that are live right now. I actually think this is pretty smart, and I don't know how it's handled by the publishers themselves to run like mock summer sales right before the summer sales. I'm sure Steam knows that everybody knows that they're running the summer sale later this month, but, to get a little bit of a head start on it, I actually think it would be a good idea, and, Gabe, you can steal this idea, like, the week prior to the summer sale, and I'm joking, obviously, Gabe knows what he's doing, the week prior to the summer sale, why not do, like, an event that highlights just indie games, like the indie summer sale, or some indie summer event where a lot of those game deals, because that's one of the issues of the summer sale. It's just like 8 billion games go on sale, and discoverability, I feel like, becomes a big issue. But I don't know, I'm just throwing out that idea. It could also extend the summer sale from like a 2-week period to a 3 or 4-week period. Just an idea, and I personally miss the wave of deals that would come, like the flash deals, community deals, but I get the idea, and I'm not even saying do the indie showcase style summer sale to make a lot of money, but in the sense of just promoting some of these games and doing a solid for some of these developers. I don't know, just my 2 cents, and I feel like it would go a long way, but I don't know, they do the thing, Steam and Valve, they make a lot of money, they don't gotta listen to me. But with that being said, we do have some early summer sale game deals, so let's get right into it. We've got the Tomb Raider summer sale that is live right now already. Tomb Raider 2013 for $2.24, Rise of the Tomb Raider for $4.49, Shadow of the Tomb Raider for $7.86, and then Tomb Raider the Definitive Survivor Trilogy is $11.16. They also do have Lara Croft and the Guardian of Light for $1.49 and Lara Croft and the Temple of Osiris for $2.99. All those are good deals. Obviously, y'all know that I love Tomb Raider after the 2013 origin story reboot, whatever you want to call it. Like, Lara became my girl. I had no care in the world for Tomb Raider pre-Tomb Raider 2013, but I just fell in love with Tomb Raider after Tomb Raider 2013, and ROTR, SOTR, just loved all those games. ROTR, definitely the best, but Shadow of the Tomb Raider is really good as well. Unfortunately, this franchise has just gone MIA after SOTR, but hopefully it'll be back soon. There's a new game in development, but Tomb Raider is one of those series that I feel like should be a consistent fixture within gaming, but I digress. $7.86 for SOTR is great, but if you have yet to pick up any of these games, either get ROTR, like if you had to pick one, Rise of the Tomb Raider is the one I would recommend the most, but you should just pick up the Definitive Survivor Trilogy because that is an excellent deal. So definitely check that out. Maybe we'll see the next Tomb Raider game at like the Video Game Awards show later this year. Like that's what at this point is the only hope I have left, or they just reveal it at their own discretion at their own time, whatever the deal is with that. But that, all those are on sale. Konami is doing their press start sale, and they've got a lot of their iconic games discounted. You do have the Metal Gear games on sale, and if you don't know what happened with Metal Gear, so Metal Gear had all of their prices, their sale prices juiced up. So, Metal Gear Solid 5, for example, would used to go on sale for like $3.99, then now it's no longer going on sale for $3.99, it's like $7.99 for the base game, but, here we do have Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. It was going on sale back in the day to $7.49. Then they update where it was only going on sale for $17.49. They do have it 60% off for $11.99 right now. Metal Gear Rising is absolutely awesome. It's a fast-paced action game with an awesome, awesome soundtrack. I mean, Rules of Nature is like the first track that plays in this game, and that song is absolutely badass, and, a song that I listen to regularly. The story is nonsensical. It's not really anything to write home about, but the gameplay is really the star here, and it's kind of wild to say a Metal Gear game narratively is nothing to write home about, but with Metal Gear Rising, it was a action game done by Platinum Games. It's super fast paced and go into it with the action game first mentality. And even if you haven't played any of the Metal Gear games in the past, this one's so different and it's so much more so leaning towards the action side of things that I still think you'll really enjoy it. It's a fairly short game. You can complete it in 6 to 8 hours, but this is a game that I'll go back to every couple of years and do another playthrough of. Like, my Steam playtime count on Metal Gear Rising has to be insane. Let me actually pull that up right now so you guys get an idea, because it's a worthwhile game that if you just have a free weekend and you you want to beat something, it's a great one to go through. I have 40.5 hours in the game, so yeah, I've done a lot of playthroughs of it, and haven't done a playthrough of it in a while, but hopefully they do update it, remaster it, whatever the case is, and port it on modern platforms as well. But yeah, there you go with that. $12 for that, I think, is a good deal. Metal Gear Solid 5, the definitive experience, is $11.99. This will get you everything Metal Gear Solid 5 related. You'll get the base game, you'll get Ground Zeroes, and a bunch of DLC content as well. MGS5, while it had one of the most infamous releases in history with everything that went down with Kojima and Konami, it is still an outstanding game. Narratively, it has its issues. A lot of the narrative is told with the use of cassette tapes rather than lengthy cutscenes. There are certainly some lengthy cutscenes, but I think this from a gameplay standpoint, is absolutely outstanding. A lot of games went the open world route during this era, the mid-2010s, because open world games were just popping off like crazy. Metal Gear was one of those franchises where I thought the open world worked for what Metal Gear was rather than Metal Gear trying to work for the open world, if that makes sense. I look at a game like Mafia 3 and I felt like that was a game where the open world design did not work whatsoever. With MGS5, it did work, and I felt like the design was just complementary towards Metal Gear and its gameplay. Thought it was really well done. $11.99, definitely a great pickup, and at this point you're not going to go into it with, you know, all of the drama in mind and the cut content and so on and so forth. You can just go into it expecting a good action stealth game, and you'll absolutely get that, and I think this is a good price. Metal Gear Solid Master Collection is $29.99. I still think this is a ripoff. It was going for like $40 for a while, and that was just way too expensive. $30 is okay. At the very least, it's nice to have these games on Steam, MGS 1, 2, and 3, but Delta Snake Eater is coming out, the ground-up remake of Metal Gear Solid 3, and, you know, I still think it's worthwhile to play the original, but $30 for the 3 games is a lot. But, you know, they're all-time classics. If you want to pay $30, I could totally understand why you would. Silent Hill 2, 40% off for $42. Thought that this was worth a mention given everything going on with Bluebird Team announcing and Konami announcing that Silent Hill 1 is getting a remake by this same team, so that's outstanding. If you're into horror games, man, you're feasting well with Silent Hill F coming out, Resident Evil Requiem coming out, then Silent Hill 1 getting a remake. It's a good time to be a horror game fan, so yeah. Still a little bit pricey for Silent Hill 2, $42, not ideal, but you know, one of the best games of 2024 there. I'll give a shout to Star Wars Outlaws, which is 50% off for $34.99. This is probably still too expensive. The gold edition is also on sale, 50% off for $55. The old, oh my god, they had 4 editions. I thought it was 3 editions, but yes, the standard edition is $35, deluxe is $45, gold is $55, and then ultimate edition is $65. Goodness gracious, Ubisoft, y'all are wild with that. I still think it's too expensive, but I will say this. I think 5 to 7 years from now, Star Wars Outlaws is going to be that game that people look back on and say, hey, does anybody think that Star Wars Outlaws was underrated? It came out with a bad release structure. Yes, absolutely. $130 for the top edition. Get out of here with that. However, there is a good game, I genuinely believe, here. Star Wars, I think, thematically is just a great setting, and having an open-world Star Wars game I thought was well done. I wasn't crazy about, you know, some of the decision-based elements in this game, and the stealth was terrible at launch. I've heard they've made it much better. But again, there's fun to be had here for sure. At this price point, probably not, but once it's down to sub $20, I think a lot of people should check it out and you'll be pleasantly surprised. I get the cool thing to do these days is to dunk on Ubisoft, and trust me, I've taken my chances to dunk on Ubisoft, but when there's a decent game out there, and I do really believe that Star Wars Outlaws is a decent game, you know, I'll give it credit, and when it's at a deeper discount, I do think a lot of you guys would find it worthwhile to check out. Okay, a couple more summer sales that are running right now. The Curve Games feels like summer sale. The Ascent, $7.49. You've got You Suck at Parking at $3.99. For the King at $3.99. Dungeons of Hinterberg at $9.19, although that's available with Humble Choice. I would definitely get it that way. Bomber Crew is $2.39. I Am Fish, $5.99. Ember is $3.99. Definitely some good lower key titles there on sales of part of the Curve Games feels like summer sale. Then you do have the Hype Train summer sale running right now as well. Void Train, $21. Intravenous 2 at $12.78, which I believe that's a fairly recent release, so that's a pretty good price. Quasimorph, 25% off for $14.99. Stone Shard, $17.49 as well, so that is another publisher sale for the summer running right now. And then there is the 505 Games summer sale running right now. Assetto Corsa Evo 20% off for $32, Crime Boss Roque Sadie for $1.99, Eiyuden Chronicle 100 Heroes for $17.49. That was just an humble choice, so picking that up for $17.49 doesn't seem ideal, but you do you. Death Stranding Director's Cut at a historic low, $15.99. Death Stranding 2 obviously is about to come out, so if you want to check out Death Stranding 1, it's an outstanding game. I feel like at this point, you know, a lot of people have given this game a chance, and if you actually play through it, get immersed into the world, the narrative, it's an outstanding game. And honestly, it might be my favorite Kojima game of all time. You know, I get that it has its issues for sure, but in terms of how unique it is, in terms of the exploration, how relaxing of a game it is as well in a lot of instances, just the exploration. The soundtrack is phenomenal, and the story, while it can be a little bit confusing, is incredibly compelling as well, and by the end, it really comes together, and I think for $15.99, it's a great, great deal. Definitely check that out. And then lastly, I'll give a shout to the Resident Evil 7 Gold Edition and Village Gold Edition bundle. This bundle is just crazy, $19.99 for both Village and Resident Evil 7. The gold editions of those is excellent. You know, both games are great. Requiem, one of the most anticipated games of 2026. Definitely a worthwhile bundle to pick up here for $20. But that is going to do it for me. Again, some early summer sale game deals live right now. They're literally calling them summer sales from Tomb Raider, Curve Digital, 505 Games, so some good stuff all across the board. That'll do it for me. Let me know all of your thoughts in the comments section down below, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out. Hey, what's going on, guys? Mush here again. Hope you enjoyed the video. As you guys might know, YouTube's notification system is sometimes a little bit wonky, even if you're subscribed to the channel. Maybe you're not abundantly aware that I uploaded a video. To remedy that situation, make sure you hit the bell notification button. This way, whenever I upload a new video, and I try to upload as consistently as possible, you will be notified directly of the upload, and you can watch it as soon as it goes live. I would really appreciate if you guys hit that button so you can stay up to date with all of the content I'm posting. But as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.